I decided to apply to the States because all my friends were doing it, and I didn't know what to do with myself at the time.
Because I didn't have one thing that I was only looking at, I really had to make sure that every area of a school and the ultimate fit and community was acceptable.
I decided to apply for American colleges because it was some sort of tradition in my family.
It was very stressful at first. I had next to zero guidance. At home, my parents didn't know a lot either, and I was the first child to go abroad.
It was discouraging to me, especially at the beginning and middle of the research process, looking at them and just being like, I have no idea what distinguishes these colleges and why I should go to one over the other.
The college application was just a compilation of surprise after surprise. My family and I did not know anything about the process. We were just simply confused. One thing changed. I met the Spark Prep team and they presented a clear idea. Everything was not dark anymore, it was not uncertain anymore.
I met Luke Taylor. We worked together for a few months. Every single time that I stress about something, like someone else's SAT scores or someone else's achievements, Luke was there to remind me that you're doing okay. It's just you and me. We're gonna get through this together.
The way that the interaction between someone who is, explicitly trained in getting you to think deeper and have those thoughts rather than just, have them taught to you, or be the opposite or too gentle a touch where it's you really have to strive and you're not getting as deep as you could be. But it's a very fine line that I think is done very well, where you can take someone's ideas, build off of them, and then give them room to build for themselves. And I think that Luke did that, and the idea of having a process where you are very internally focused but then also corresponding with one or two other individuals, that is valuable.
Everything was a learning and reflecting process, and it was for me, not to show or impress anyone, but only for me to learn about myself and the world around me. Looking back, I now realize that what inspired me to choose the humanities as my concentration in college was love. Out of love, I had this keen interest in observing and understanding life, and I wanted to devote myself to the discipline that will help me to understand it to the fullest.
Through the process of writing the essay, I was not only, thinking about how I fit into society, but also I was learning about all these things that had happened both historically, currently, and it was an incredible experience to be able to be forced to think about how you fit into a system that has been, operating for hundreds of years, and your little 16 or 17-year-old self has an actual place in that. Through the process, I understand the direction I'm headed in terms of identity, rather than having no idea at all. I can't possibly push myself to the end because I don't really know where that end goal is, but with someone who knows the process, who can guide you, you can see how far you can go, and that was definitely achieved to the extent that I went further than I thought I could.
The process also taught me to better communicate with my family, and it taught me that it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to be afraid, and it's okay to rely on your families and your friends.